Why breakfast is very important for growing children. To begin a day, we normally give something to feed the child before they leave for school. But most families believe in giving a cup of milk or nutrient diet which is milk based and send the children to school. But what happens, we will have to remember that a child has been fed the last solid meal say between 8 and 10 p.m. of the previous day. And if at all they are eating anything before 8, there is almost a gap of 10 to 12 hours between two solid meals. So that is the reason why we will have to feed the baby or feed the child a solid meal before they leave for school. Because in the school, they always have at least 4 hours of gap before the next solid meal. Let us compare the child with somebody who is taking a solid breakfast and going to school. What happens when they are taking a solid breakfast? The dissolution time of the carbohydrate as well as the digestion time and for the assimilation time and gastric emptying time itself expands to 3 to 4 hours. But whereas when given only a liquid drink to take during the breakfast time, what happens? The emptying time is almost within 1.5 hours. So that way the child starts feeling hungry by 90 minutes if they are given only a liquid drink. So a hungry child is always an irritable child. A cranky child is bound to invite trouble as well as inflict trouble on others. So what happens in the process, the child's personality in the school changes once the gastric emptying takes place, and the child can become a bully or can subject themselves to bully or can become a whining baby at school. So what should we do? There is a age-old myth that is prevailing among our community is as soon as a child wakes up, we will have to give them a cup of milk so that the child attends to the calls of nature perfectly. But let us remember, it need not be milk that has to provoke the peristalsis for the child to make a bowel movement normal. It can be even a cup of water. Just start brushing the teeth of the child and give them a bath and feed them solid breakfast. When they are done with the breakfast, they may pass their normal motion. So it does not matter which follows what. It can be somehow the child is trained for the school rituals in a proper manner. If the child is used to taking a solid breakfast, say between 3 and 5 years, they continue forever in their life to take breakfast. And also it is essential that all the family members, the adults within the family should also be used to taking breakfast so that the child understands that nobody can leave the household without a solid breakfast. So breakfast is going to not only nurture the child's growth, but it is also nurturing the brain's capacity to function in a normal manner. So the grasp is very good, the understanding of the subject is very good, the concentration in the class is also improved. So breakfast is in short brain food.